this video I did it on the phone. This here, the webcam on this laptop is really bad, so just wanted to say this is a very short scenario as what's happened on my trip to Washington to visit my family. We've had a lot of obstacles, also had some good times. We saw a lot of sights. I will be putting videos about the things we have seen, but right now I'm just trying to let you know what's been going on. In a very short version, it's not great, but this is what has happened so far. I'm not. I don't want to worry anybody, so of course you're gonna worry. But I am fine right now. I'm feeling good today, and everything that I've been around there is worrying me to death about everything because I know it's not good, but also I'm realistic. There is nothing I can do about what's happened. I just do the best I can, taking one day at a time, and do the best I can. Hi guys, Fox Van D here. This not a bit a very happy video. I started my trip to Washington last Thursday on the 26th or 27th, 7th, I think. Anyhow, I thought I was feeling pretty good. The trucks wasn't running good, but on the way coming through Austin, there were pretty windy roads and mountain roads. I had to use my brakes a lot, and unfortunately, even when I geared down, still was using the brakes. So the brakes overheated. So we got to the next town to get gas. When we got there, the brakes were burning hot. They were smoking. It was bad. So my steering has been a problem on the truck. It's very sensitive, just a little bit. It was hard to stay in the lane properly without go over a line a little bit. Also, guys, it's been pretty scary. I've been dealing with double visions. I see really good with my eyes without no glass or anything. But every now and then, I had this before I ever had cataract surgery. I had prisms were in my prescription glasses before that I had the cataract surgery. They swore that I wouldn't have that problem after the cataract surgery. So they did correct that for in my glasses. My glasses, when I wear them, the ones they get the prescription gave them me after the cataract surgery, unfortunately, I see better without the glasses. They make everything blurred. Right now, as you can see, I can see very good. But when the double visions come, what it'll happen on the lines on the road, sometimes you should only see one light there with the line you're watching, or one on the side. And what happens sometimes with double vision, you'll see more than one line. It is like you're seeing two lines. So it's scary. So poor my friend, she's been guiding me. I told her I was able to follow her, but couldn't use the brakes very much because she wanted me to be closer. But then cars was starting gathered. It's a long story. Anyhow, it's not good. So I was able to adjust. With double vision, really, I just have to blink and it'll go away. And I drive carefully. If I stay with the main line that I'm trying to follow in the lane, you're going to have the little line on the left and line on the right. That's how that I didn't the lane. But I kept telling her I needed to stay with the left line. I confused her, I guess. I kind of stressed her out. But we were never really in jeopardy. Every time I felt we need to pull over, I would tell her. We had walkie-talkies to keep in contact with each other constant. So I would tell her we need to start thinking about pulling over. So then I would. But I made her a nervous wreck just telling that tell her I had a double vision. So on the trip, on the 2nd, we pulled in a place was a lava pit. And we stayed there overnight. When I got in the morning, I started moving too fast. I felt a little weak. Okay, took Maxie out to the bathroom, and there on the gravel my feet kept trying to slip in the gravel. So what happened? I did fall. She came running over to try to help me get. I tried to talk to her that morning. I couldn't. She said I wasn't coherent. So another person that was camping there asked if she need help with me. So she said yes. Could you call 911? So she did have them call ambulance. Then when the ambulance came, they asked me a few questions. I couldn't speak the words properly, so I guess I was hard to understand it, and maybe I wasn't making any sense to anybody. So they asked me to do things like reach out with my arms and forward and whatever. So I was able to do whatever they asked me to do. They wanted to take me to the hospital to be checked out. I refused. So I know I thought maybe that was stupid, but I have had to have all this stuff checked. All the tests they did this past year, MRI, CAT scans, all kinds of tests, and they never gave me any results. So what's the point to do it all over again? So I know what a TIA. Usually when I have them, I get numbness in my face. I never had it this time. Just my speech thing. And I was weak, but I get that all the time, whether I'm having TIA or not. In my regular daily life, I get weak and tired. So that's not something new, but I can't convince anybody anything. Anyhow, I'm tired. So the truck. So I had my truck. We got the truck into a shop. We put in the truck in a truck repair shop called Honest One Car Care in Vancouver, Washington. They kept the truck 2 days. So we had every bit of the brakes redone. They were dead. The rotors were glazed from the heating up of the brakes. So the rotors were no good. The calipers no good on the front. The pads were no good. So we had to have all that replaced. And the rear drums, they were ruined from the heating up of the brakes. And apparently there was the grease, the grease fittings had to recondition, and everything had to be done. So everything had to be redone on the front and the rear brakes. So I was told before that my brakes were in good shape. Apparently they weren't. So whatever. Anyhow, so the brakes are no good. So the last thing they did a pressure test on the radiator, because I said that it never went into the red, but I said the gauge was getting close to there, but it's anyhow. So they did a pressure test. They couldn't find anything wrong with that. I told them about the steering, the issues with the steering. So they said I need a new box, and I need new lower arm ball joints on the front end. So Monday I will put this in the shop again to get that care of. As long as I'm able to see to drive afterward, I will try to drive as much as I can after getting out of the shop. If I can't drive, I'm going to have to figure out something. I talked to several people, and I may have to hire a transport company to get the truck transporter from Washington to home. Problem is how to get me home with a maxi at home. I have nobody can take me all the way to Quartzsite. I don't know. Everything's up in the air. So it's pretty confused. It's been a scary trip. We did some few good, nice things that I have been able to visit a few of my family so far. So it's not all bad, but anyhow, it's been pretty, very trying, and I think I've stressed my friend that has been helping me. I think she's very stressed, worried me, and worried about Maxie constantly, because I don't have air conditioning in the truck when I'm traveling, so it's pretty hot. So she's worried about the heat. Man, that's something I deal with it every day. So this has been a long video. I just wanted to update everybody to know what I'm going through. So apparently I have that little TIA on the 2nd. I still have every now and then when I drive, get double vision. I have been able to manage it so far. I know if it's gonna get worse. The truck has been repaired as much possible, and the truck will get the other repairs on Monday. So that's my update. I would love to share with you good news. My big thing is figure out how to get the truck home and how to get me and Maxie home to Quartzsite. So that's the biggest problem I run across. It's been a very expensive trip. Everything I made for the RV, I spent on the repairs, so that's it. I have had friends reach out, offer to help me. I have to, I shouldn't be so prideful, but it's very hard for me to accept gifts. So anyhow, that's really what it comes down. So thank you. I do appreciate mostly what I need, prayers of faithful people that are faithful. Prayers that God will help get the rest of this trip and home safely. So I went on and on. I just want to put this quick video so I let people know we're okay at this point. So it's not been easy, but life has never been easy, but you can cope, and with faith anything's possible. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching and listening to me. I appreciate you. We'll see you again. I don't know when I will put another video.